Assalamu alaikum viewers. 5 minutes with Bhatti brought you this message. Rectification is an obligation. So the topic which I am going to discuss today is denial of judgment day, which is mentioned in surah maoon. I had made the video on this topic before, but there was some noise issues, so I am making the video again. So Allah says in surah maoon, أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين وويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. So Allah says in this surah that have you seen the people of who deny the judgment day? So these are the people who deny the judgment day, are the people who repulses or pushes away the orphans, who do not encourage other to feed the poor or emphasize on feeding the poor or the needy, and woe to those people or regret to those worshippers who offer prayers but they are heedless in their prayers. They offer prayer but they don't have heart presence in their prayers. They are absent-minded in their prayers. Then the person who do good deeds, who perform good deeds but to show off only, and he want to get some appraisal, in return. And lastly, Allah says that the people who do not share the things of need in our daily life, or the people who withhold assistance, or the people who withhold the neighborly needs, like they don't share the daily routine stuff which we use in our daily life or in our homes, or even kinds of utensils in our daily kitchen we use. So there is different definitions have been used for this word. So and they don't share. So Allah subhanahu talk on this topic about these are the categories of people who deny judgment day. So particularly I will talk about this one verse in this surah which Allah has mentioned about the feeding of the poor. So Allah says that the person who do not encourages other for feeding the poor, he is going to go in he's a denier of judgment day. So another two places in Quran, Allah subhanahu says that in Surah Haqqa and Surah Mudassar that people or hellfire will be asked that why you are in hellfire. So they will reply that we came into hell because we were not used to prayer and offer prayer, and we never used to encourage others for feeding the poor. So let's think for a moment that the person who is going in hell, he was not used to encourage other people to feed the poor and the needy, and the person who is not himself feeding the poor, what gonna happen to him? Have we ever think in our life what is the importance of this particular task which is on our shoulder, that we need to feed the poor, we need to encourage other in the society to feed the poor. This is an obligation for us, and also ourselves we need to feed the poor as well. So it's very important thing. We do offer prayers, we offer hajj, we offer umrahs, we do fast as well. We focus on all these obligations, but we never think. Very few people perform this task in our society, and we don't give this much importance to this obligation which is mentioned in in Quran. So I believe we all have to think one point that this is really a big obligation, and we could on the day of judgment what we gonna answer to our Allah, that if we will be questioned on that day, that had you feeded the poor, or did you encourage others for feeding the needy. So I try to explain this topic in my words which I have. Do you deny judgment day? Do you deny judgment day by taking the money of orphans away, by pushing them every day? Do you deny judgment day by not feeding the poor on your way and let him die anyway? Feed the poor before it's a delay and your body goes in decay. Do you deny judgment day being careless in your prey, doing gossips and slang every day? Doing gossips and slang every day, you will be ashamed for being astray. Do you deny judgment day? Do you deny judgment day? Will you still disobey by taking the money of orphans away, by pushing them every day, by not feeding the poor on your way and let him die anyway? So this was the message I want to share with you guys. We'll see you again with new video. Keep watching 5 minutes with Bhatti.